Dial 650 in association with Tom Lucas Productions presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of us.
And now, here are your hosts, Bill Macklem, Andrea Jack, and Tom Lucas.
Andrea, you've snuck out of the house already, and you're at the open house. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, I'm rushed to get here, so happy to be here.
And then you got to rush back because Father would be off the golf course. He's out golfing today, right?
He is, and I promised him I'd have a nice dinner when he gets home for him.
So somebody's filling in for Dad this week, right?
That's right.
So you're making reservations for Dad?
Exactly.
No? Oh.
You're getting to know me well, Bill.
You mean, that could be Dad calling in now. Well, I heard that.
You did.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Grandfather's Day, Billy.
Thank you very much. And the same to you. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Grandfather's
Thank
Day.
you. I have one. You have many.
Yes, I have 8.
You have 8?
8.
Yes.
8.
And our 9th is, that's my gift for Father's Day, is my 9th is going to be coming end of the month in Bell River.
Oh, congratulations, Bill. That's
Where'd it
exciting.
go? That's pretty cool. Is the name picked out? Little boy, little girl? Do you know yet?
Don't know any of that stuff
You
yet.
take whatever you get?
As long as they're healthy, everybody's good,
Yeah.
that's all we care.
That's all we care. Yeah. It's Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650. Happy Father's Day to all the dads listening, all the stepdads, the grandfathers.
I think that's about it.
Any male out there that made a difference in your...
My brother's
big
kind of
brothers.
like my dad.
Is he? That's kind of cool.
He always looks out for me.
Happy Brother's Day, too.
Yeah.
So listen, if you thought the price of real estate was bad out here in BC, things are kind of cooling off a little bit in the GTA, which is the Greater Toronto Area.
Okay.
Have a listen to what they're charging for houses back there. This is pretty good.
Real estate market in the GTA slowing down. Some more signals of that potentially. It's sort of anecdotal at this point. Realosophy, though, saying that sales have slowed for 8 weeks in a row. Prices have remained fairly steady. But again, we have seen this change in the Toronto real estate market a little bit because of some of the recent changes to policy from the provincial government. And also things will change again if, in fact, interest rates start to climb.
Now, last week, Montreal was the place to be because I think for $316,000 you could buy a place in Montreal.
Wow. It's good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
But apparently in the GTA area, I think they're talking about a tax on speculative home purchase.
Really? Explain what a speculative home purchase is. That's hard to say.
It is. If you're going to buy a property that you're not going to live in, then there's going to be a tax on it.
So if I'm buying it to rent it, you mean? Or
Well, to rent it or to hold it, and you're not doing anything else with it, then you're going to have to pay.
All right.
And it's going to look really interesting to me because it's going to create another tax on people buying stuff in Canada. So it's an amazing process. So if people don't build enough homes, prices go up.
But if they build too many homes, then they're going to be taxed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like what's going on here? It's like a negative story.
A friend once said to me, Canada is the only country in the world where they punish you for being successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
So, Bill, happy Father's Day.
Thanks so much.
Can I play a little song for you? A little Father's Day song.
I'd love to hear one.
Great for
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Well, yeah. Hey. You got a brand new bag. I can tell. That looks like it was a hemp bag. It was natural, all natural.
It's all natural, made from the skins of animals.
That's not where hemp comes from, Bill. I think we better talk to you after the show.
Yeah, I know. I'll just give Andrea a rough time because she's a vegan.
Oh yeah,
and doesn't want to have anything happen to the animals in our life.
Well, the good thing about Andrea is she won't be eating the front door when you come in. No,
that's right.
She doesn't like what she's not Bucky Beaver. Anyway, Bill Macklem is here. Bill is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. You were out over this past weekend. Yesterday, you were in Kamloops, was it?
I was in Kamloops.
Yeah, what's going on?
My cousin Lori lost her husband last year to ALS. And so last year we went for the first walk to raise money for ALS, walk for the cure. And we did it again yesterday. And, there's a good number of people. I mean, Kamloops is not that big a space. But they probably had upwards of 150 people walking for this. We were in the park. It was a little bit smaller park this time because the river has risen. So it's kind of taken part of the park away. So the walk was a little shorter.
How high is the water, Mama?
Exactly.
But
good turnout. Everybody was great, and we went back to our place for dinner.
What about the cost of real estate up there?
It's decent.
Is it really?
It's decent. A lot of people are moving from the Lower Mainland out to the Kamloops area. It's only 3 hours away, maybe 2.5 if you drive real fast.
That's not bad at all,
Certainly
is it?
3 hours away, and there's good jobs. I'm having clients move to Kamloops. I've got clients that have actually moved to Victoria. And they can get some half-decent prices, be close to their place of work. And that's what people are looking for a lifestyle.
That reminds me, you helped a fellow out here at the radio station. His daughter, I think, was his daughter and her husband were thinking about getting a place, and you helped them out.
Yeah, we're still in the process because what happens is that, and that's what we're going to talk about in our next section. We're going to talk about how to be ready for making the offer you got to make.
Well, Bill is also the resident radio real estate mortgage expert on the program. He is also the president, as you know, of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. You'll be having the mortgage rate update for us in a few seconds, right?
I definitely will.
Why being people away? Just go for it now. What do you got for us?
Well, the rates are decent. I always think they should be lower, but obviously not. They're as usual. So I'm having a meeting with my real estate group in Ladner on Wednesday and say, rates aren't moving. I get back to the office and look at the latest news, and they're saying, well, the bond rate's going up, so it might be pushing the bank rate up a little bit. So then the banks call us and say, well, those hot rates we had for you, they're not quite so hot anymore. They're now back up to 2.69, which is still a phenomenal interest rate.
Is this because we're following the states?
That's just a process.
Just to
so they use the bond rates the same way as the gas companies use the fact that we have to buy our gas from the states.
Okay.
So it's long travel and all that. So then why is the gas only 96 cents in Manitoba?
All right. Now what else do you want to talk about in the show today?
I actually want to go over that example we were talking about earlier about how when you're buying a property and you're a first-time home buyer, well, it doesn't matter whether you're a first-time home buyer or not, you have to be ready. Lenders are actually. I'm going to give some examples during our talk about how lenders are so specific on what they need that they can actually turn down a person that's got a $100,000 mortgage on $1 million home.
Wow. So now somebody just wanted to talk about mortgages with you, Bill. You wanted to give your phone number?
Yeah, please. Call me at 604-684-4663 anytime. Just call me 604-684-HOME. If I'm not there, they'll page me. And we'll talk on the phone. I'll text you back. If you
make house calls, I hear. You still doing that?
Still make house calls.
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
So you'll just come to people's house and
around dinner time. Usually you'll show up. Sure.
Well, I have to maintain my weight.
I see. Okay. So So Bill, I'm sorry. What again is your telephone number?
604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Our Radio Real Estate home handyman, Finn Jensen, takes a look at the recent election and how it'll affect the local market.
We also will be having the mortgage question of the week coming up. We'll also be talking with your brother, Matthew.
Right.
Matthew is the project manager over at Barcraft Homes because Dad is busy today. Dad is out with part one of his Father's Day gift. It's a little bit of a... golf game somewhere.
He's on a course.
Where's he playing?
He's on a course. He's studying.
No, he's not. He's playing golf. What course is he on, though?
Honestly, I wish I knew. I didn't get him that gift. It wasn't for me.
Oh, I see.
I'm doing the dinner tonight.
Oh,
dinner
that's right.
I'm making
reservations.
Exactly.
You're making those big reservations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you.
Okay, so we're talking with your brother today in the program. That'll be kind of interesting. If you missed one of the segments on the program, whether it's about building or mortgages or real estate, or you just want to hear what's happening in Dwayne's life, go to the real estate website. It's the RadioRealEstateJune18th2017, RadioRealEstateJune18th2017, and download one of our podcasts.
Monica Dina Briga, president of Mummy Maids, chats about an environmentally friendly solution to help you keep your pets and your home feeling loved.
Last time I was at your place. I can't remember. Did you have a pet?
I have a kitty cat.
Really?
Aw, what's your cat's name?
Called Tigger.
Tigger.
No.
And it's about 27 pounds.
Oh,
and he's not
cat.
fat. He's big.
Oh,
Wow.
come on, Bill.
He's big.
How many pierogies a week do you feed this poor thing?
He only gets 2 a day.
The Radio Real Estate News headlines will be here in a few minutes. I'll be reading the stories that made the headlines this past week. Bill and Andrea are here. They will give us their expert opinions, and we'll be chatting about a brand new place that Key Pacific has. It's for rent. It's available now, and we'll talk with Amir. She's with a great company, and they're going to talk all about those brand new condos that are available for rent on Kingsway Street.
Very nice. Our mortgage question of the week is coming up. If you have a question, please do it on our website, RadioRealEstateJoe18th2017.
Bill Macklem, what's it going to cost me to rent some money? Let's just in case somebody's going to make some notes now.
If you want to borrow some money, you're going to be able to get it at some decent rates.
Good.
We have some lenders that are down into the 2.39, 2.49 range, but this is what's really kind of throwing things off. If you as a bank are lending money to a client, in today's market, if it's insured, which means that you put down less than 20% and you're paying a CMHC premium, they'll actually give you a better rate than if you put 25% down. So it's a disincentive to have more equity in your home. And so the banks have made this decision because they know that if you don't make your payments and the house goes into foreclosure, they're going to get their money back. And like so we're looking at a new world where it's kind of like there was a cable company not long ago that did the same kind of marketing. It says, we're going to give everybody this new features on your TV. Mm-hmm. It's going to cost you more money, but if you don't like it, then you'll have to call us. And so they had most people call them and say we don't like it. So it's that kind of an anti progress type thing. We're dumbing it down, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We're dumbing it down so that you're not encouraging people to get out there and do things that have more money down. Mm-hmm. Rather than let's have less money down, get a better interest rate, let's buy less. And, but people are still buying. So, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. I guess
the question would be, is mom and dad footing the bill? What's going on?
No, these are kids that are putting up their own 5 or 10.
Okay, sure.
What I'm saying to most people is that if you have the opportunity of getting a gift from mom and dad, for example, I'll just give you a small example. I have time for that?
Sure.
Okay, a small example. So you come in and say, okay, I have my 5% down. So 5% down means that you have a 25-year mortgage. Let's say you're buying for $250,000. You're going to have something like $12,000 in CMHC fees on that thing. If you went to a 20-year AM, because you now have 20% down, the amount of money you're going to save on your payment, because you have a 30-year AM, so now the payments have dropped, plus the fact you're not paying the CMHC fee, that extra down payment you just made, actually you recover it in the 5 years that you're making the payments at the 30-year amortization rather than 25. So you look at that and kind of go like, this is what we should be doing. So you should be looking at these things and saying, like, what's best for the client?
Thank you so much, Billy. Now, the next segment of the program, you're going to put your sweater on, your summer sweater. You'll be pretending you are Perry Como. And you'll be answering the mortgage question of the week, right?
I'm not singing, though.
I like that. I'm looking forward to that. Also, too, I'm looking forward to the news headlines this week. That's you and Andrea. I will get the headlines, and you guys will both tell me what you think. Doesn't matter what you think. No, right? There's no wrong. No, I didn't mean it like that. No.
Okay.
Because this is a show where everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Okay. Absolutely.
That's fabulous.
And then your dad is out golfing and didn't want to be with us, but he's turned the reins over to your brother.
That's right.
Yeah. Matthew will be here right after the break.
You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house at Radio Real Estate on CL 650.
CL 650. We get letters. We get stacks and stacks of letters.
Well, dear Billy, you're dressed so fine. You've got your summertime sweater on now. It is almost summertime, too.
It is.
And happy Father's Day.
This is June-tober.
June-tober. Well, yeah, because I know you're right. One day it's nice, next day it's not so good.
I had to wear a scarf the other day.
Yeah.
What is that?
Your dad was probably golfing in the showers today.
No.
You never know. You never know. Wherever Mark goes, it's sunny. So Mark is out there golfing. He can't be with us, but we do have a replacement for Mark. In the meantime, we have a very good question for you, Granddad.
Me? Oh. Our question this week comes from Len Wedding. Darn, should we start over? Our question this week comes from Len Wader. How do we say that? Can we start?
Waterington.
Okay. Waterington?
Yeah.
Okay. Our question this week comes from Len Waterington of Port Moody. Len says, with housing prices being as they are right now, would you suggest a mortgage rate or fixed or a variable rate?
Well, thank you very much, Andrew. That's a good question from Len. Fixed or variable? So fixed rates are fairly low right now, and there is some discussions we don't think is going to happen until probably 2018 in terms of the Bank of Canada raising their rates because we have to maintain our economic engine in the country. So I would think that if you have to go to a variable, you have to qualify on the Justin Trudeau stress test at 4.64. So that's always a bit of a challenge. And the fact is that if you can get a 2.59, 2.69 fixed rate, and you're getting a 2.2 variable rate, one jump in the prime takes you to 2.45. All of a sudden, you just kind of lost your benefit. So my personal opinion is if you're buying anything that's to help the kids or you're a first-time home buyer, you want to go to a fixed. If you're a little bit more savvy and have some experience, you may want to look at a variable rate mortgage.
Very good. For expert mortgage information online, visit billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
There was a man who built a house, and he was called a fool. The storms, they came, and the ground gave way. Should have gone to building school.
Oh, I know some guys that have gone to building school. Yeah. Let the rains fall down. Let everything come down. If your house is built by Mark Craft Homes, it's going to stay standing, right?
Absolutely.
Except I want to know where the head boy is today.
He is out enjoying his day. It's
Maybe I should
Father's
talk
Day.
to one of his sons. How many sons does he have, by the by?
One that he knows of.
No, be nice now. Come on. He only has the one son?
Yes.
Matthew?
Hello.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we're just pulling your chain there. We're just wondering how many brothers do you have? Do you know of any other brothers?
I don't know of any brothers. I use a couple brothers.
Well, it's your first time on the Radio Real Estate Show. We want to make it like smooth and easy for you. And I was telling your dad, as your dad knows, I'm the kind of guy that I would call a guy like you and say, come on over to the house, ask some questions for him. We get talking, we'd be drinking a lot of coffee. And I'd say, I know to build a house, you got to start with 2 pieces of wood. And after that, I don't know what the heck's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I hear ya.
Hi, Matt. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Andrew. How you doing?
Good.
Okay, now that's brother and sister. And say hi to Bill. He's a mortgage guy in the program. Billy, this is Matthew.
Hi, Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Matthew. Thank you very much. I was going to have a great meeting with your dad until you guys had a meeting that night before I met him.
Would have been nice to meet you, that's for sure.
Now, Matthew, let's supposing that I'm the guy that's having the house built, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I call you, and you come over. Well, how does it work?
Yeah, well, most times we have you come and meet in the office. We're located in Port Moody. We have a nice little office there, and we'll sit down and basically I'll get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get to know your requirements, what you're looking for, how many bedrooms, what your goal is, right? What you're looking for, because we're a custom home builder, right? So I can pretty much achieve anything you're looking for. It's just a matter of understanding what it is that you would like in your home. So I start with that. We spend some time talking about dreams and wishes and all that, and then we start to put it on paper. And the next step would be to design the home. Start designing a home and putting a preliminary design together, right?
Now, as Andrea will tell you that I know a lot of people that listen to this program probably live in condos, have purchased condos, and I'm just wondering, could you go into a condo and do the same kind of work, maybe push back the wall, make the kitchen a little bit bigger, and could you do something like that?
Yeah, I would do the exact same thing. Big or small, whatever it is. I would love to go in and basically give them some ideas. You can do a lot of things with all, just uplift, doing an uplift on a backsplash or a countertop, bring in some new appliances, and the next thing you know, it feels like a brand new place.
See, Matt, we're not just custom home building. You also do a lot of renovations as well.
Absolutely. Let me ask to Bill, is there money available for custom renovations?
There is for custom renovations. I was just going to say to Matthew, so when you go into an apartment, let's say, those interior walls are normally not structural walls, correct?
Well, it depends. You really have to. Every situation is different, right? So you definitely would have to. You can get a hold of the structural, like the engineer, and you can bring any wall can be opened up. You just need to have the proper approvals and get the structural engineer to put aside the header to basically open up that wall.
At one time you actually had people who would buy, and I've had a couple of people do that in the West, where they've bought side-by-side condos and then made them into one.
That's nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that could be cool.
Yeah, they did that. They did that at Expo as well down in the Falls Creek, and I think they've also done it in Surrey over in just off of 24th and 160th. They've got a couple up there that they've done as well. And they're kind of interesting because you get double the square footage. I mean, obviously you got double the stratosphere, obviously as well, but you get double the square footage. Sure. So if you got a like, let's say a 900 or 1,000 square foot condo, now you got a 2,000 square foot condo. That's pretty decent.
See, that's why you do the mortgages on the show, because you're so good with numbers. Just
So the nice thing when people call Mark Craft Homes, they get to work not only with Mark, but they have Matt there as well. So both of the guys together.
So Matthew, if somebody is listening to you today on the Radio Real Estate Program and wants to get a hold of you during the week, have you got a number out there we can get in touch with you?
Yeah, I sure do. My number is 604-724-5322.
Okay, the number again is?
604-724-5322, and that's my cell phone number.
Okay.
And I'd be more than happy to talk to anybody regarding their reno or their build or anything they'd like to do.
Fantastic. My next question is, what time does the barbecue start for Dad? Because what time is he expected home from golfing?
Well, I got the barbecue ready to go, so as soon as he steps in the door, we can we can fire it up and get some meat on the barbecue. Or
Perfect, so I
whatever.
don't have to make reservations
because
anymore.
Andrea was telling us she was going to make reservations if you didn't come through with the barbecuing. But thanks for coming through.
I got this handled. I even made sure there's propane in the tent. So we're good.
Okay, he's in control.
You should talk to one of those builders. You actually have natural gas hookups for your barbecues too.
Oh my God! Hey, have a great Sunday, and thank you so much for doing this. And we'll chat again.
Okay, guys. Thanks so much.
Okay,
Matt.
save me a little breast of chicken, will you?
Okay.
Okay, thanks, man. Coming up in the program, we're going to be chatting about the Radio Real Estate News headlines, the stories that made the news. We're going to speak with Andrea. We're also going to speak with Amir, from Key Pacific about one of the brand new rental projects they have for you available in Vancouver. I think it's on Kingsway Street.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And this is Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, with Andrea Jock of Pinnacle Group Real Estate Marketing, producer Dwayne Bishop, and the illustrious Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on CL 650.
CL 650.
It's the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy CL 650. Happy Father's Day, Billy.
Thank you very much.
Happy Grandfather's Day.
Thank you.
Yes, and our special guest Amir is on the telephone. Amir, hello there.
Hello.
Happy Father's Day, Grandfather's Day. You're not a grandfather yet, are you? No.
No, I'm just a father as of now. I have a 15-month-old.
Oh, my
Congratulations.
goodness. Your fun is just beginning.
Yeah.
It's your first baby?
Love it.
Your first baby?
My first baby, that's correct.
Okay, say the proper things because your wife might be listening. You never know. You don't want to get in trouble. You're on the show this morning, and I didn't dare say your last name because I tried to pronounce it to you on the phone. I mispronounced it, but I said to our producer, Dwayne, turn your mic on. You said you had a shop teacher or something back in Toronto, the Toronto area, who had the same last name, and I don't know.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
What
yeah.
did you say?
His name was Mr. Qureshi.
Qureshi. Is that close?
said it right.
That's right.
For goodness sake.
Yeah.
Now I can say it. Qureshi. Nicely done. Well, welcome to the show, and happy Father's Day to you, and thank you for being with us. Tell us a little bit about Key Pacific.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about Key Pacific? What do you folks do over there?
We specialize in property management, both in strata and rental. I take care of the rental division, and we manage apartment buildings and mostly residential, properties.
Now, we noticed that you have a new project available for everybody. You can move in now, apparently. It's on Kingsway in Vancouver, and your slogan here is, why buy a condo when you can rent one for less?
That's correct. Yes. So this is a brand new building, and it's purely a rental building. And this building went through under a Rental 100 program, which the city of Vancouver is offering to developers. What they do is if the developer can 100% offer the building rental into the rental market, put more units, that means the city of Vancouver will give more FSR, that means more units to build, which they usually won't give to, a strata or for sale developers. So that means this building right now have over about 60 units, about 50-something units, and it's capped. The city of Vancouver said, okay, you will rent out these units, but you can only charge certain rent and not more than that, which is fantastic because the building is not even fully ready, and we were able to rent more than half the building within 2 weeks.
Wow.
So there's demand. There are people looking for places. We believe renting these units is way better for someone to buy a unit, similar unit in the area. So we did the math, and it's fantastic for people who just moved here or who are starting a family, or who just graduated and have a job, and they can just buy a property right away, but they want a comfortable place where they won't be evicted. They won't get a notice of eviction, because a lot of people nowadays, because of the market the way it is going, people buy and sell, they flip the properties, and there's a lot of uncertainty for the tenants.
Amir, I'm wondering if anybody listening to the program ever works with a realtor such as Andrea themselves. And let's say they're an older person and they have themselves a home that's paid for, say, on the west side of the city. And let's say they think, you know what, I want to lock and load and I want to lock and go. I want to go on all these cruises, so I don't want to buy anymore. I want to rent. That can happen too, right?
It's funny. It's really funny you asked me that question because about 5 days ago, I did rent to a lady a unit in the building who owned a house outright in the same neighborhood in East Vancouver for 25 years, and she's a writer, and she owned a house outright. There's no mortgage on it. What she did is she sold that house for about 1.6 million something, and she rented this condo, and she's super happy and very excited to move in. The closing has not even been taken place yet. The closing is in the middle of July. And she rented the property, and she's super excited. She will have a lot of savings in her account, and she will be moving into a building where she can stay as long as she wants, because it's a rental-only building, so she won't be evicted ever.
Can you give us an idea of like what would a rent look like on a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment?
So right now, so in this particular building, it's a brand new building, a high end. It's just like a very good condo, with stainless steel appliances, very spacious units. They go for a 1-bedroom go for $14.99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 1-bedroom plus the den. Some of the 1-bedrooms have a solarium as well, extra room, in-suite laundry, stainless steel appliances. It's beautiful condos. And the 2 bedrooms will go for $19.50.
And just so people don't get any of the wrong things in their mind, this is not like a co-op building, is it?
No, it's not a co-op building. It's open for everyone and whoever can afford.
Sure.
And basically, and in this, we have seen in the neighboring, in the same neighborhood, there are a few other buildings, coming up for rental. Those rents are much higher than our units.
So you're close to everything over there in Kingsway?
Yes. Yeah, Kingsway, still not in Metrotown got everything.
Sure.
On Kingsway, but this is in the middle in downtown and Metrotown. So still it's on the main street, Kingsway, but, walking distance to pretty much everything. There's schools close by, parks close by, some decent shopping and restaurants close by as well.
Well, I made a joke with Amir on the telephone the other day, and I said, so the good thing about renting a condo is that if a pipe goes in the wall, it's not my problem.
That's true.
That's true.
That's correct. Yeah. And any multifamily, basically, that's the same story. If a pipe bursts or it leaks behind a wall, that's usually the owner's responsibility. Or if it's a strata unit, it's a strata's responsibility. So when you're living in a multifamily, you have it's pretty easy in terms of living. Every maintenance of the building has been taken care.
So now Amir knows if a pipe goes, don't call Tom.
Exactly.
Don't call Tom.
Don't call Tom. Tom, let's say, Amir, if we want to give you a call and talk about this great opportunity you have for us on Kingsway, what number can we call?
You can just call our office line, which is 604-521-0876, and my extension is 229. But we can call that number.
Okay, the number again is 604-521-0876, extension 229. Leave a message, and Amir, you will get back to them, right?
Excellent. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Have a wonderful weekend. I'm coming to see you on Monday, and I'll be drinking the coffee you won't be.
Sure, absolutely.
Enjoy your weekend. Happy Father's Day again.
Happy Father's Day to you.
And thank you for being with us this morning. Okay, it's the Radio Real Estate Show. Time now, of course, for the news headlines. These are the stories in the real estate that are making the stories behind the news of this past week. And I have a couple of experts. This could only happen here in Vancouver, or could it? You can now rent a virtual, are you ready for this, or a literal shed for only $1,225 a month. A shed.
A shed. Where are these sheds?
Probably on the west side.
On the west side.
Uh-huh.
Could be Surrey.
No, it said Vancouver.
Is it Vancouver?
Yeah, really.
Well, yeah, but you don't know which Vancouver that is.
Well, that's true, too.
You don't know if that's real Vancouver or that's all of Vancouver.
Well, now we just found a better opportunity with Amir.
Amir, yeah.
Yeah, so I would probably go that route.
Whether they're going to build another one. I mean, is this the only one that's going to be built? Or is
Well, no, remember we talked a little bit about this last week, the tiny homes. These things are tinier than tiny.
Wow. That was on the Sunshine Coast.
It was,
so-
and then there was a couple that actually had a smaller home here on the mainland, and all of a sudden the city didn't like it anymore. So yeah, so also
how does that work?
I don't know. I don't like your house. Anyway, the city of Vancouver is not too pleased with tiny houses, and they say it has more to do than just the size. I've heard that before.
So it's saying, so size is not their only concern.
No.
What would they be concerned about?
Maybe
then?
safety issues.
For it being small?
Yeah, or maybe it's substandard. What do you think?
Yeah.
You have it on the website right now. Take a
Well,
look.
I've got the one that the shed is renting for $12.25. It's windowless.
Okay.
Oh, windowless.
Okay.
It's windowless, and it's.
And we should point out, too, Bill, before you got into the world of mortgages, you worked in the world of construction for a while, so you understand this.
Yeah, it means
Okay.
there's no windows.
Okay, sure.
But it's a.
So that's what $12.25 a month gets you.
No windows.
Yeah.
No windows.
No windows, no doors.
They're going to have to get it re-inspected, though, so whether they can continue.
I see. Okay.
Apparently, there's 2 families in there right now.
Okay, so that's maybe one of the issues that City Hall has. No windows.
It could be no windows. No, obviously they have one door.
Uh-huh.
But maybe if you got to have 2 families in there, maybe you got to have 2.
I guess security, like how the heck would you get out
Exactly.
if you had to in a hurry? Okay, so the proposed mixed usage condo for downtown and Chinatown was extended by a
Really?
vote this past
It was?
week. It was.
You know, I
Not
agree
in my
with that.
backyard, yeah.
You know why? Because I think keeping that heritage is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people will be happy to hear that.
But from what I can gather, now I've made a career out of being wrong before, but I gather that they weren't going to be knocking anything down to build this place. It was
No.
going to be built in an empty lot,
I
right?
understand. I've read that too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not within the same, the look, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
keeping within the same idea. You know what I'm trying to say, Bill?
Yeah.
It's going to change
but I'm thinking about the one building that's in town that has a restaurant on the second, I think it's the second floor or the third floor. And it's you drive in and it's a circular drive. There's parking all through the thing, and there's an accommodation on top of it. And it's very Asian in structure. It seems to fit in. That one seems to fit in.
But I think this developer in particular doesn't really fit that type of development, right? They're more of, what you see in Vancouver typically for high-rise buildings. So I think putting something very modern in an area like that would change the feel. It wouldn't suit
Yeah,
it.
you're probably right.
Advocates are asking here, why is it that British Columbia could house the people from the Balmoral within a week? Other people have been asking for a much longer time. I'm only asking the question.
I'm thinking that what happens in this particular case, it was temporary for a short period of time. It's not long term. Whereas the people that have been waiting to get some accommodation are looking for a long-term solution.
Absolutely.
This is a Band-Aid solution for a problem that's arisen, and we've come to the rescue of these folks to get them out of a situation. But I don't believe there's anything in that comments that this is a long-term solution for these people out of the Balmoral.
Okay, so that's your Radio Real Estate headline news for today. Coming up in the next segment of the program.
In our next segment, Monica Dino Briga, president of Mummy Maids, talks about an all-natural, made-at-home, environmentally friendly cleaning solution that promises to keep your pets and you just as happy as your owners.
All right,
What,
big-
your pets and you?
Well, are you happy as your little doggy?
She's pretty happy.
Well, you're pretty happy today, too.
That's true, I am. Yeah.
Bill, you're pretty happy.
I'm always happy.
Dwayne's always happy.
You know what? I've noticed that about him. Because you know what?
He's always
He's
happy.
in South Surrey. So, when people live in South Surrey, there's more sunshine.
I've never
because
met somebody that's so happy every time we see him. Biggest
bet you
smile.
first
Because he
thing
can
in the
afford to
morning.
live.
Was not, well, sometimes.
No,
Yeah.
first thing in the morning, he's like that all day long.
Really?
All day, every day.
I saw
Okay.
him. I picked him up a couple times from the bus stop, and
All
he's
right.
happy then.
More real estate information is coming right up on Vancouver's original on-air open house.
This is Bill Macklem, president of Dominion
what?
Macklem Mortgages.
Huh? What?
Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem
Oh,
Mortgages.
sorry. Okay.
With Andrew Jock of Pinnacle Group, Real Estate Marketing, producer Dwayne Bishop from South Surrey, and the illustrious Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on CL 650.
CL 650. A little bit of Monica in my life.
A little bit of Monica by my side.
You're good.
Thank you. It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
We're talking about Monica Dino Briga. Monica is the CEO of Mummy Maids.
She's good.
They are very good over there. She comes on the show once a week and she likes to talk about different things. Today we're talking about our pets. Monica, what do you want to talk to the folks about?
Pets are wonderful. I, for one, could not live without them. They bring so much joy and happiness to us all. But pets can bring germs and bacteria into your home, especially if they're outside. Pet bowls placed fourth with the most germs in your home. Pet toys carried staph, yeast, and mold. You can prevent your pets from bringing in dirt by washing or wiping their paws before letting them in. Wash pet bowls daily with warm, soapy water, and then soak in bleach once a week. Clean hard toys regularly with hot, soapy water, and wash soft toys monthly. Enjoy your pets, keep them and your loved ones safe, happy, and healthy. This is Monica Dinaberga for Radio Real Estate.
Mummy Maids will clean your castle with no hassle. Call Monica at 604-533-4959, 604-533-4959, or visit mummymaids.com. That's mummymaids.com.
Andrea, I think you misunderstood what Monica was talking about when she said give bleach to your cat. She didn't mean that your cat drinks.
Oh, I
the bleach.
see. I was going to say, I thought I might kill my cat.
Bleach the toys.
No.
Bleach the toys?
Bleach the toys.
Bleach the
Well, what
toys.
if the bleach gets in their mouth if they play with
No,
it?
you don't give it to them right away.
It becomes inert after you wash it off.
This is why I'm not a mother. I would
I see.
I'd kill fish and
We'll
plants.
work on that. So the farming area is the correct term. That's what you realtors use.
Right.
That is your area of expertise.
Yes.
And for you, it's the Tri-Cities.
It is.
And I always ask you, what are the Tri-Cities? Because there could be somebody from Toronto here, new.
Absolutely. So the Tri-Cities are Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, and Port Moody.
Okay, so like how far would they be from Vancouver?
Probably around 40 minutes. If you take the Barnett Highway, I think that's a good way of getting into Vancouver, or the number one, around 40 minutes.
How about from Surrey?
Surrey.
You can't get there. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you work there. You're going the opposite. Okay,
Yeah.
nice call. Nice call. Good for you.
Yeah. So how?
Well, when you take the bridge, you can either go through, you can take the Pitt Meadows, the bridge from Pitt Meadows over and go through Pitt Meadows, Golden Ears, thank you. Or you can take the other bridge.
Portman?
Yes.
And you got to pay for both those, though.
Yeah.
Well, you did
It depends. It depends on who's in.
depends. You don't know.
Exactly.
Be free. I just don't know
Skipping
where
on
all
the
that money. How much money did they make? 71 million.
Billions.
So 71 million last year.
I paid over $1,000. I had a listing out in Cloverdale, and I paid over $1,000 in bridge tolls. So now, my cousins are realtors, the Tara and Wes Hansen and Tara Morrow. So I just send our clients to them, and because it's too hard to go over the bridge with those tolls.
Okay, so let's suppose I want to drive down the Barnett Highway.
Yeah.
I have not been down that place in years.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It used to be
it's
beautiful,
an ocean
nice
view
yeah, I
drive, and then
remember
you
that.
hit Hastings, and then you just head right into Vancouver.
And in the Tri-Cities, different age groups live out there?
Everybody, we have lots of young families, couples, first-time home buyers. Now single people are moving out. We have people retiring and downsizing out to Belcara. It's a fabulous place for sure. Lots.
Oh, you got St. John's something?
Oh, you like the St. James well.
St. John, is that St. John's?
Is that a pub?
Sorry, you're talking about the pub or the
Is that
street?
a pub? What are you looking at me like that for? Come on.
It's a recreational relaxation
It's a pub.
spot.
Okay, sure, it's a pub.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. No, we offer Rocky Point Park, so there's lots of things to do now. All the fun breweries everyone loves. I know I've talked about it before.
I was talking to my son.
Yeah.
He said, "What a fabulous place!"
It
He
is.
said, "Just walk down the street.
So much
get
fun.
samples. They have these, what do they call them,
The
flights."
food trucks and the flights, and
Like, I
people
never knew
bring
what
their
a flight
kids.
was until they started telling about this thing.
Oh, it's
Well, you
fabulous.
two could probably talk forever if I was going to let you, but I'm not.
Okay.
You're not.
All right.
No, but if you wanted
That's
to
how
call
much I
Andrea,
love the
you can always
Tri-Cities.
give her a call during the week. What's your number?
604-783-3124.
The number again?
604-783-3124.
And of course, you have a website for everybody.
I do. PinnacleGroupRealEstateMarketing.com.
Okay, so coming up with the next segment of the show, Bill's going to be back with us. What are you yakking about, Bill?
We're going to talk about how to be ready to buy in this kind of market.
This is Andrea Jock at Pinnacle Group Real Estate Marketing with Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate on CL 650.
CL 650.
Andrea, let me ask you this question. The prices seem to be up a wee bit. Are houses still selling?
Absolutely, yeah.
Really?
It's very busy, especially townhomes and condos. So we're absolutely still seeing multiple offers.
All right. I think we should play a little song for a mortgage guy. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, here's a little song for Bill.
Don't mess with Bill. Don't mess with Bill.
It's true.
Used to be a bouncer somewhere, didn't you?
Did you?
Say one more.
No, he didn't. Just kidding.
Play football.
Football player, maybe.
Football. I can see you being a football player.
Yeah.
Tall, big, dumb.
Got to be about, what, 12
No.
feet tall?
Is that?
You about 12 feet tall?
12 feet tall.
Big boy.
Well, with this kind of weight, I should be 12 feet tall.
So, Billy, somebody wants to get ready to make plans to become a property owner. They got to go and see you to get a mortgage first.
Absolutely.
What happens?
Well, that's a funny thing, you know. I'm saying to people lately, it's like when you're asking for money from a bank, it's like you're actually going out in the back 40 looking for some rock and trying to find out some gold. And you're going to dig it out with a pick. Because I tell you, it is brutal out there. I'll use the example. I have a client of mine that was selling their place for about $700,000. And they're buying it, a property for $850,000. And so I said, well, we'll get a mortgage for you. So we got them a $200,000 mortgage to make up the difference. She says to me then, I don't really want to take the advantage of the $200,000 because part of it's going to be a line of credit, part of it's going to be a fixed mortgage. I said, okay, well, we'll make that up as 100 and 100, and we'll get the deal done because it's like about a 10% debt to property value. So we send this stuff into the bank. The bank says, well, that's really wonderful, but we need to know where the other $50,000 is coming from. So I took a snapshot of her bank statement showing all the stuff. So she's got, I think she had like $600,000 in RSPs and $200,000 in a cash account. And she has a bunch of other accounts. She probably have almost $900,000 in monies. And he said, no, we need to see the transactions because we got to make sure that $50,000 isn't going in and out of her account because she's self-employed.
Interesting.
I had to get, and this, when we're talking like 5%, 10% loan to value on this property. And they still require, and I went all the way into Toronto, went up to the head office because we do a lot of volume with these banks. And they said, Bill, we're sorry, but compliance says if we can't prove that she has that money, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we can't get exemptions.
Okay, we're getting ready for mortgage. Now, last week, we'll leave out some names here, but you took care of, let's say, Stu Ferguson's daughter and husband.
Yeah.
And they're looking to buy a place.
They are fabulous people.
Okay.
They really are. Mm-hmm. And so they made an offer on a property. And so Andrew will tell you that this is one of the problems we have with this kind of process is that when you start going out to look, it's an educational process. And they had a good realtor. Mm-hmm. Didn't have Andrea this time, but we tried to, next time she might.
Next time, maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, the realtor is saying, hey, like if you're going to buy this property, let's say you're going to buy for $400,000, you got to be aware of the fact that this is going to be, even though that's the listing price, it's going to sell for a higher price. You better make sure that you make your best purchase price offer at this point in time. Because you don't want to be saying to yourself, I could have bought that place. It's only $5,000 different than what I would have paid.
Yeah, in this market, you have to put your best foot forward.
Yeah. And you only have one chance.
Yeah.
And the first time you do it, you're going to get caught because you actually, even though you know we're telling you the truth and we're giving you good advice, it's against everything that you believe in terms of how we are as being very frugal, that we want to get the best price for the property we're going to buy.
So what you're saying is it's like that old adage that mom or grandmom used to come over. You have one opportunity to make a first impression.
This is true.
Pretty much.
And I get what Bill's saying. Of course, we got to be careful in the sense that people always feel, multiple offers and paying way more than I could have. Like, what if I put my offer at $700, but I could have got it for $680? But at the end of the day, you got your home, and that's what it's about in today's market. And like we've always said, in time, that property, now you set the new standard of a new price. So, the next one's going to sell for more.
Well, the problem is that so you didn't make that $700,000 offer. You made it $680. Guess where the price is on the next house? It's going to be $700. So you're going to pay $700 anyways.
Yeah.
You might as well do it right up front and jump past everybody else.
What you're saying is you don't see the prices going down for the next little while.
Not right
You
now.
don't have a supply property.
I see.
Everybody wants to live here.
Okay, yes.
The economy is strong. We have one of the best business environments in all of Canada.
We keep inviting the world to come here.
Exactly. And all the Canadians.
Interesting.
So you got all these people coming here. So, we don't have enough product.
Yeah, well, here's a guy who came here many, many years ago. His name is Finn Jensen. He's going to chat about our recent provincial elections and what sort of effect they're having on the real estate market. That'll be coming up soon on Radio Real Estate.
This is Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, with Andrea Jock, a Pinnacle Group Real Estate Marketing. Our producer, of course, is the illustrious Dwayne Bishop. And I think that Tom Lucas is famous. You're listening to Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on CL 650.
CL 650. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering.
Now, today is our special day. Finn is also a father. You think that for some buddy's reasoning that he would be taken down off the roof today, and somebody else would help him fix the hole in case it rains, right?
Yeah.
No, he's up in the roof. But he's going to come down now for a couple of minutes and talk to us, yeah. Because he, too, just like you, and just like you, and you, and you, and me, too, was at the election there, putting your little X wherever we wanted to put it.
We'll be doing that again.
We might be doing that again. Finn?
Good afternoon, Tom, and good afternoon, everyone. The provincial election results have certainly taken over the media. Some would say that it's stolen the thunder from the American president, who has hogged the bylines for so long. Right here is the reality that concerns us the most, how our province will be governed regardless of President Trump's outcome. The main issues of employment, wages, and large items like pipelines and dams will have a longer-lasting effect. The American economy does tend to sway things in Canada as we are joined economically. It has always been so. That doesn't mean that all their events will determine our progress at home. Much has happened in the last 50 years. Markets have expanded, and technology definitely will determine our future. BC stands high in the world. It literally gleams, even on dull days. What we have made is Canadian and can't be found in the USA, and likewise, they shine in ways that we can't. The important thing is we enjoy each other's company. We play, we visit, and do business together. It's a lucky combination for both. This is St. Jensen for Radio Real Estate. Talk to you next week.
For your seasonal maintenance, call Gentech Mechanical Installations, 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740. And ask to speak with Finn.
Tell Finn he needs a helper to help him up there on the roof.
Yeah, especially today.
Well, it is one of those days. It's the Radio Real Estate Show. It is Father's Day. You have a couple of super listings for us to pass along.
Actually, I have 7 all in Belcara.
How fast can you talk? Go.
Well, okay. On Thursday, we're having the Best of Belcara Real Estate Tour. So everyone's welcome from 3 to 7. So we're going to have every single home open. They range from 1.69 all the way up to 4.8 million.
You don't have to be a realtor?
No, everybody's welcome.
Wow,
so
that's pretty cool.
if you want to come and check out all 7 of these homes, they all offer views. Some offer pools. Some have dock shares. Every home has something unique and special, and you can get a little taste of what Belcara living's all about.
All different size homes?
All different sizes, all different price points. Yeah, there's lots. And the one that we're going to end off is actually 180 degrees of waterfront.
Ooh.
I have Bruce Street coming as our food sponsor. Romer's is coming to give us dessert. Moody Ales will be doing beer sampling, and Domaine Chaberton Winery will be doing wine tasting.
What a good way to host an open house.
Yeah, so music, and I'm going to have a beautiful DJ playing some Hawaiian music, and it will be like a tropical.
A beautiful DJ?
I don't know why I say beautiful.
You said you did. You said
DJ Storm. He's actually not so. He's more of a
he
guy.
might be.
Careful.
Might be beautiful. He's a beautiful man.
A beautiful man.
What's the matter with that?
Nothing, but
Exactly.
I've been using that word a lot lately, and it's coming out.
Willie Fleming was a beautiful person. Wilson Pickett was a beautiful man.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day, you guys. So you guys should come out, come visit.
We
And
could, because
Wayne,
we're
come.
beautiful in our own way.
You guys are all beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. How do we get there?
So you take the Barnett Highway if you're coming from Vancouver, or you take the bridges if you're coming from South Surrey.
Do we need to call you first to let you know we're coming?
No, just come. 3 to 7.
Really?
Open house tour.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I did want to call you to talk about real estate during the week, what number should I call?
604-783-3124. Again, 604-783-3124.
And your website is?
PinnacleGroupRealEstateMarketing.com. PinnacleGroupRealEstateMarketing.com. Beautiful DJ.
And before we close up shop today, Bill, we wanted to say happy Father's Day to a very special dad who's listening.
Yes, we certainly do. To Phil Cote, who's in Delta Hospital at this moment. He's been having a few challenges with some pneumonia.
Some problems, yeah.
But he's getting better, which is all the good news we need to hear. And so his wife, Gail, and his son, Bruce, and Chris are looking after him really well. And so we anticipate him to be out soon. Let's just
So he's stuck in the hospital and they're force feeding him the Radio Real Estate Show. Way to go, kids.
Exactly.
Way to go.
they do that right over the intercom, too, the whole afternoon.
Apparently they do it in the intravenous over there, too.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know. I found out I was in Peace Arch Hospital and it's...
Ooh.
Holy cow. So get well soon, Phil.
Yeah.
All right. Billy,
Good
hope
guy.
you have a great Father's Day.
Thanks so much. Same to you, buddy.
You head straight home?
Saying going straight home.
Okay, we'll compare gifts tomorrow.
I'm going to see if I get a good gift.
I think you shall. Happy Father's Day to all the dads listening, to all the grandfathers, to all the stepdads, to uncles, to everybody.
Anybody that's a dad to us.
Exactly.
Anybody.
Have a happy day.
Exactly.
Talk to you tomorrow morning at 6. It's Tom Lucas. Thank you. Bye.